morning, students. Welcome to my class. Today we are going to discuss the basic terminologies, basic concepts which are used in the circuit analysis. These concepts are very useful when we start the circuit analysis. So the concepts which we are going to discuss is basically branch, node, loop and mesh. It means what do you mean by a branch, what do you mean by a node, what do you mean by a loop and what do you mean by mesh. Before we start with the circuit analysis, you should be very clear with these concepts because you will be using these terms again and again. So without wasting time, we will directly jump. Without wasting time, we will directly jump to the topic. I'll explain you in very brief and in very simple way what do you mean by branch, what do you mean by node, what do you mean by loop and what do you mean by mesh. And these terms, these terminologies, we are going to hear again and again as we proceed ahead in the circuit analysis. So first of all, we'll start with branch. So you all should know what is a branch. So branch is nothing but if we connect any electrical component between any 2 points, then it is called as a branch. So if you connect one or more, if we connect one or more electrical components between any 2 points, then it forms a branch. Okay? What can be the electrical components? Electrical components such as resistor, inductor, capacitor, your power sources or any other electrical component. So if between any 2 points, one or more electrical components are connected, then it is called as a branch with respect to any circuit. So here I have drawn three figures. Figure 1, figure 2 and figure 3. Now see, as per my definition, because of plane, so sorry for that. So we have drawn three figures, figure 1, figure 2 and figure 3. Now as per the definition, if we connect one or more electrical component between any 2 points, it forms a branch. So using that concept, this figure figure 1 is a branch. Why? Because between A and B we have connected one resistor. So AB is a branch. Now consider figure number 2. CD is also a branch. Why? Because we have connected one resistor and one capacitor between point C and D. But point P and Q, this figure number 3, PQ is not a branch. We cannot call PQ as a branch. Why? Because there is no electrical component, there is no component connected between P and Q. So AB is a branch. Why? Because between A and B we have resistor connected. CD is a branch. Why? Because between C and D we have resistor and capacitor connected. PQ is not a branch. Why? Because there is no electrical component. So I summarize the concept of branch. If one or more electrical components are connected between any 2 points, then that forms a branch. Now, moving ahead with our second concept. Second concept is node. So what do you mean by node? You should understand this. So after this session, after watching this video, you all should understand what you mean by node, because these terms you are going to listen and use again and again while doing the circuit analysis. So node. What is node? So in any circuit or in any network, node is a point. What is a point? Where 2 or more branches are connected. I repeat, node is a point in any circuit or in any network where 2 or more branches are connected. I repeat for the third time, node, or it is also called as junction. Node or junction, one and the same thing. So node is a point in a circuit or network where 2 or more than 2 branches are connected. Okay? So we'll see with example. So I have drawn a circuit here. I have drawn a network. So with reference to this circuit, I'll explain you which points can be termed as a node. Now I have named different points in the circuit with alphabets A, B, C and D. Now see, point A can be termed as a node. Why? Because at point A, branch AD and AB are connected. ठीक है. Now this point B in the circuit can also be termed as node. Why? Because at node B, branch BD, branch BC and branch AB is connected. Okay? Now this point C cannot be termed as a node. Why? Because CD is not a branch. Why? Because there is no component. So CD is not a branch. C and D are at same point. So it is same point. So C cannot be termed as a node. So referring this figure, point A can be termed as a node, point B can be termed as a node. Why? Because at point A and point B, we are having more than one branches which are getting connected. Okay? So I summarize once again what is node. Node is a point in a circuit or network. Node is a point or a circuit, point in a circuit or network where two or more branches are getting connected. Now, third topic, third concept which I am going to learn is loop. You will see this loop. You will hear this word again, loop. You will hear this word so many times, and you will be using this word so many times while doing circuit analysis. You should be very clear what you mean by loop. So loop, in simple term, it can be defined as any closed electrical path present in the circuit. So loop can be termed as any closed electrical path present in the circuit. Now see, you should also understand how we name the loop. So loops are basically named in such a way that we start from a point, we move in a circuit in such a way that it forms a closed circular path or closed electrical path. Okay? So for example, if you refer this figure, we have different loops present. Okay? So what are the different loops which can be termed or which can be identified in this circuit? So first loop is nothing but A, B, C, D. A. So as I said, we name loop in such a way that we start from a point, we move in the circuit in such a way that it shows a path for the current, and then we come back to the same point from where we started. So there are, as I said, there are different loops which are present in the circuit. So the first loop, I can write as L1. First loop is nothing but A, B, C, D and A. This is the first loop. A, B, C, D, A. Second loop, which is present in the circuit, as I said, how will you identify the loop? Any closed electrical path can be termed as loop. So, second loop which can be identified is B, C, G, F, E, D. So, D, C, G, F, E, and again D. Got it? Now, there are other loops which are also present. Now see, I have forgot to name this H. I can write it as H. I can write this one as H. So this is also loop. This is also loop. So we can name this loop as D, H, F, E. This is also loop. This is also loop. H, C, G, F, H. So any closed electrical path or any path in the circuit through which current can complete its path can be termed as a loop. Now we have one more loop, the largest loop, A, B, G, F, E, D, A. So this is also a loop which is present in the circuit. So I summarize what is loop. Loop is nothing but a closed electrical path present in the circuit or network through which current can complete its path. Now final terminology which we are going to discuss today is mesh. What do you mean by mesh? See, mesh and loop, they are similar to each other. So most of the people they use same word mesh and loop again and again. But there is a fine difference between mesh and loop, and you should be able to understand this. You should be able to differentiate what is a mesh and what is a loop. Normally in most of the cases people consider loop and mesh similar. No, there is a difference. There exists a difference, and you should be able to understand what is the difference between loop and mesh. So what is mesh? Mesh is basically the smallest loop present in the circuit inside which there should not be present any other loop. I repeat, mesh is the smallest loop. Mesh is the smallest loop present in the circuit within which there should not be any other loop. Now, referring this circuit diagram. Now see, A, B, G, F, E, A. The largest loop, the outer loop, cannot be termed as mesh. Why? Because the outer loop, the biggest loop, contains 3 small loops. First, second, and third. So the largest loop, the outer loop, A, B, G, F, E, D, A, cannot be termed as mesh. It is loop, but it is not mesh. Why? Because this outer loop contains 3 smaller loops, 1, 2, 3 within itself. Now, then what can be termed as mesh? Now see, this smaller loop, and this individual loop can be termed as mesh. Now, I can term D, H, F, E, D as a mesh. I can name D, H, F, E, D as a mesh. Why? Because it does not contain any other loop inside it. I can also name H, C, G, F, H as another mesh. Why? Because there does not exist any other loop inside it. So another mesh can be termed as H, C, G, F, H. And while naming all the loops and meshes, you might notice one thing. We start from a point, we move through a path through which current will complete its path, and then we come back to the same point. This point you should note. Now, we have discussed all the 4 concepts. We have discussed what is branch, what is node, what is loop, and what is mesh. I'll summarize and I'll show you. So, what is branch? First of all, what is a branch? If one or more electrical components such as a resistor, capacitor, inductor, or power sources are connected between any point, then it forms a branch. Node is a point present in the circuit or network at which 2 or more branches are getting connected. Node is also termed as junction. Third, loop is basically a closed electrical path present in any network or circuit through which current can complete its path. And finally, mesh. Mesh is the smallest loop present in a network or circuit which does not contain any other loop inside it. Thank you for watching.